In this presentation, we're going to continue on our comprehensive problem recording the transaction on January 20th, where we had received payment for work done on account, that should say on account, on January 8th. For more accounting information and accounting courses, visit our website at accountinginstruction.info. So if we scroll back up, we tell the story here. January 8th, performed work on account and earned revenue. What does that mean in terms of a book problem? Obviously, in real life, we would kind of know what's going on here because we would get a payment, we would know why and whatnot. But in a book problem, we'd have to know these terminologies. So we're going to say, well, what happened before is we did work, but we didn't get paid yet. We did work and we billed the client, probably invoiced them, expecting payment to come in the mail at some point. And therefore, we increased revenue representing the work we did, recorded the other side not to cash, we haven't yet received it, but to accounts receivable, tracking who owes us money. Now they paid us. So now what happened is cash is going up and we're going to decrease the IOU. Now they didn't pay us all the cash, or we didn't get to 12,000 yet. We only got, 4,000. So that's the story. So what we're going to do is really, if we go through our questions, is cash affected? We're going to say, yeah, we received payment, 4,000 from customer. So cash is a debit balance account. We're going to make it go up by doing the same thing to it, another debit. So we will right-click cash, copy. We're going to put that up top in H8, right-click and paste. 1, 2, 3. The amount will be in I8 4,000. I8 4,000. And then we're going to put the credit of 4,000. I'm going to do that with a little formula of negative of that number and enter. So there's the debit, there's the credit. The credit then is going to not revenue. We already recorded the revenue. It's part of that 12,000. Instead, it's reducing the IOU from customers. Customers owe us 12,000. They've paid us 4 of it now. Therefore, this 12,000 needs to go down by 4. This is a debit balance. We're going to do the opposite thing to it, which is a credit to do so. So we're going to right-click the accounts receivable and copy. Put that on the bottom here in H9. Right-click and paste. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go ahead and indent, already done for you most likely, but it's nice to see how this is done. So a home tab, alignment group, increase the indenting. So there's our journal entry. Notice they're both asset accounts. They're like our first favorite two accounts up here. That's what we're working with. What's happening is our second favorite asset is going down and our first favorite asset is going up, which is nice. So it's still a good thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to scroll to the right just a bit and we're going to post this out now, so that we can see column G flush with the side. Then we're going to go to cell K1 and then freeze the panes by going to the View tab, Windows group, freeze panes, and freeze the pane. Then we're going to post cash first. Cash is up top. Here it is on the trial balance. We want to be on the first account, then on the general ledger as well. We're going to scroll down to cell O14. Within O14, we will say equals. Point to that 4,000, bringing the 24,000 balance up by 4,000 to 30,000. Here's the 30,000 that has been affected on the trial balance. We can see that we are out of balance by 4,000. Other side, it's going to go to accounts receivable. We didn't really even need to freeze the panes here because we can already see accounts receivable. It's our second account on the trial balance, second account on the GL. If we scroll to the right, though, we can put it right next to our journal entry, thanks to the frozen pane. There we have it. That's nice. So here's the accounts receivable. Here it is here. We want to be on the credit side. We want to be on a new cell, so on a new row typically. So we are in T10, Terminator 10 equals. We're going to say pointing to that, there's no Terminator, sorry about that. T10. So T10 pointing to that 4,000. The 12,000 going down by the 4,000 to 8,000. Then if we scroll or go just to the left of the frozen panes and scroll right, we will then see the 8,000 here as well. And what happened then? Notice all that happened is cash went up, one asset went up, other asset went down. What's the effect on the accounting equation? None, because they're both within this range. But we got a better asset and we got a worse asset went away, meaning I'd rather have the money than have the IOU. It's nice having people owe us money and being able to remind them all the time that they owe us money, but we would rather have the cash, of course. Now, if we scroll back down, is there any effect on net income after we receive that cash? No, not at this point in time. Why? Because that 12,000 already includes the cash we got. We recorded it in accordance with the revenue recognition principle when we earned it, when the work was done. For more accounting information and accounting courses, visit our website at accountinginstruction.info.